Hello friends! Welcome to the channel. Please subscribe and like our videos. Once upon a time in India, there was a holy man named Shri. Everyone in the area knew him as the Holy Saint. However, there was another person who was considered mad by the villagers, although some believed he wasn't actually mad but rather a great sage. His name was Madman. Unlike the saint, the madman did not have a specific path to follow. He roamed freely around the village, sometimes singing or dancing, sometimes reciting verses from ancient scriptures, and sometimes simply sitting quietly, absorbed in his own thoughts. The villagers couldn't comprehend what went on in his mind, so they gave him a wide berth and let him be. They didn't know that the madman had realized the ultimate truth of existence. And while they sought wisdom from the holy saint, the madman was already enlightened. For example, you are alive today, aren't you? That itself is a miracle. Every sunrise is a miracle. Can't you see the miracle happening right before your very eyes? Hearing this, the village headman left in a huff, muttering that the saint was a fraud. Meanwhile, the madman was taking a stroll through the village. When he came across a young boy crying by the side of the road, the madman sat down next to the boy and asked him why he was crying. The boy said, "I wanted to buy a kite with the money I earned by working hard for 2 whole days, but someone snatched it away, and now I don't have any money." Upon hearing this, the madman smiled and asked the boy how much money he needed. The boy said, "I needed 25 coins, but now I don't have any." The madman said, "Don't worry, I'll get you even 50 coins." After saying this, the madman left the boy there and went to meet the village headman. When he knocked on the door, the headman's wife opened it and asked him what he wanted. The madman said, "Please give me 50 coins. I need them urgently." The headman's wife found it odd that a beggar like him would suddenly need so much money. She went inside and returned with 50 coins. When the headman came to know that the madman had taken the money from his wife, he got furious. He came out and asked the madman why he had taken the money. The madman said, "I need that money urgently. If you don't mind, can you tell me where I can get some more money right now?" The headman thought for a moment and said, "There's an old woman in the village who has rumored to have a lot of gold hidden in her house. You can go and ask her for money." The madman thanked the headman and went to the old woman's house. When he knocked on the door, the old woman opened it herself. Looking at the madman, she asked, "What do you want?" The madman said, "Respected old woman, I need 100 coins right now. Please lend me some money." The old woman said, "You want 100 coins? Why do you need so much money?" The madman replied, "I have to give 75 coins to a poor boy so that he can buy a kite, and the remaining 25 coins are for me to sustain myself till evening." Hearing this, the old woman felt sympathy for the boy and gave the madman 100 coins. After receiving the money, the madman immediately went to the boy and handed him 75 coins. The boy was overjoyed and thanked the madman profusely. Seeing this, the madman felt compassion towards the boy and decided to give him even more. He said, "Take these 25 coins too. If you need more money in the future, you can come and ask me." The boy happily took the coins and went off to buy a kite. On the other hand, the headman was fuming as he couldn't figure out how the madman managed to get so much money. He thought of ways to get his revenge on the madman and decided to go to the old woman's house. When he reached there and knocked on the door, the old woman opened it and asked, "Why did you come here?" The headman said, "Old woman, that so-called madman came to you and took 100 coins from you, didn't he? Hand over all the money he took from you." The old woman said, "He took the money fairly and squarely from me. Why should I give it to you?" The headman argued with her, but the old woman didn't budge. Instead, she said, "Do you know why I gave him money? That boy would have cried the whole day if I hadn't given him money. Do you think it's right to snatch away a poor boy's happiness? Besides, the madman didn't take anything from me that I couldn't spare. What's wrong with giving some money to a beggar who asks for it?" The headman couldn't say a word and left the house dejected. From that day onwards, the headman never tried to annoy the madman again, and instead started following him to learn something from him. Once he saw the madman distributing the food he got from a restaurant among the poor. He also joined in and helped distribute the food. Then one day, the headman asked the madman, "How do you manage to get money every time? Where does all that money come from?" The madman replied, "I don't know where the money comes from. Maybe people feel pity for me. Maybe they have faith in me. Or maybe they consider me enlightened. Whatever the reason, I use that money to help others." The headman was deeply moved by the madman's words and decided to follow his teachings. From then on, whenever he saw someone in need, he helped them wholeheartedly. He began to realize that true strength lay in helping others, and that it is not good to judge a person merely by appearances. Similarly, we often come across beggars on the street, but we fail to recognize that they might possess greater wisdom than us. Many saints and sages have renounced material wealth and lived their lives helping others. Their teachings hold immense value and can guide us towards a better life. Therefore, we should always remain vigilant and strive to emulate the teachings of such enlightened beings in our daily lives. Hearing this, the headman realized his mistake and fell at the madman's feet seeking forgiveness. The madman, too, forgave him. Understanding that everyone makes mistakes, they spent the rest of the day together, sharing meals and engaging in deep conversations about spirituality. This encounter changed the headman's perspective on life. He began to view the madman not as a mere beggar, but as a wise sage who had attained enlightenment.
The headman started to seek the madman's guidance and learn from his teachings.
Over time, he became a changed person, embracing humility and kindness. As for the madman, he continued to wander the village, offering words of wisdom and helping those in need. His actions served as a constant reminder for the headman and others to live a life filled with compassion and enlightenment. The story teaches us that we should not judge others based on their appearance, and that true wisdom can be found in the most unexpected places. By embracing humility and kindness, we can transform our lives and attain enlightenment just like the madman. So friends, what did you learn from this story? Do share your answers in the comment section. Also, please subscribe and like our videos and keep watching.